day 2. Oh, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll, y'all. What's up, family? What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Testimonial Card Chronicles. Hello, 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 everyone. I thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, hit them post notifications. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, family? I'm back with another Testimonial Card Chronicles. As you can see the title, I'll wait for y'all to start joining in. Man. Hold on. All right. What's up, family? I'm back. I'm sorry. Cinderella and not salt and pepper. Even though church tried to holler back in the day. But no, I'm not talking about Cinderella. Y'all, I'm so loyal that when church tried to talk to me, it's not even my relationship. I was so concerned with his relationship that I wasn't willing to get in between that. That's how loyal I am. Even though I was in a relationship and that was the first thing that I mentioned. When? You talking about yesterday? Well, I posted it, so you can see the videos if you're talking about yesterday. I'm talking about today. Today is a new live. Today is a new live, and the title is Cinderella. Cinderella. Did you subscribe to me? Did you hit them post notifications? So anytime I'm live, you get it. And if you missed the live, you'll be able to view it later on, and then put in the comments. If you put in the comments, I respond back to you too. So, but how are you doing today? Well, you came to the right. You came to the right page. Not even more so juicy tea. It's testimonial card chronicles. It's things that I've been through in my life, and I've been through them, and I am here now today to testify to, so the enemy don't have no type of play. He can't have no type of play over me because I'm putting it out there for the world to hear and to help somebody else. Like, if y'all going through the same situation. But yeah. Okay, so you hit the post notification, that bell, click that bell too. So every time I put, it kept ending yesterday. I'm so upset about yesterday. So it kept ending. So I had to put it in like 3 parts. It's 3 parts. And then one that's up there is not titled a part. That was just me socializing with everybody on the live. So it really don't have no type of. It was during that time, but it don't have nothing that you gonna miss out of that story time. There's more to that story time too. Please believe. But yeah, so today is Cinderella. Right. Wait till you see. That wasn't the only crime that was committed and on his behalf or mine. You have to watch it because I'll tell what part I played in it. I got to a boiling point where I snapped. So you have to hear what part I played in it. But all parts is up there. But yeah, so today is Cinderella. Y'all, the reason why I'm telling this story, because I don't know whoever is going through it, or if your children tell you that you do not want to move somewhere or you do not want to go somewhere, it's for a reason. You know, so you have to listen to your kids. You know, sometimes, you know, kids, they don't want to go somewhere or they don't want to eat the vegetables because of this or that. But just take heed to what they're saying. I say that to say, okay, so Cinderella, as you see, the title is called Cinderella. And I'm not talking about Salt and Pepper, it's Cinderella. Growing up, my mother would have me go over my aunt's house and my cousins. My aunt had 2 daughters that I used to play with. And my aunt, later on down the line, she was moving out of the state. So we grew up. I have one of my aunt's daughters. I'm gonna have to come up with names, so I don't slip up and say names. Okay. So the aunt is going to be T. I have to listen to my spirit. The aunt is T. The oldest cousin is K. And the younger cousin is D. All right? So we got D, K, and T. Auntie T. Right? So Auntie T was moving. And my mother knew that, you know, I grew up with cousin D and cousin K. So being though those are my only female cousins and we're around the same age, they used to dress us alike. Me and cousin D, they used to dress us alike. And she know that, like, I didn't have toys or things of that nature unless my grandparents bought it, because my mother growing up, she was struggling. She was a single mother, because her and my father had got a divorce early in age. And so, you know, she tried her best. She was struggling. She tried her best. And so I didn't have toys unless my grandparents bought toys. My mother would comfort me, like, with food. That's why I always been sick, okay? I always been sick. So my mother would comfort me with food, like we would catch the bus or whatever, and so I wouldn't, you know, be rowdy. She would always supply me with food or a snack or something, right? All right, so I'm just trying to give you a layout of somewhat how I grew up. That's the testimonial too about how I grew up. I have another one, darn it. That's another one. I'll make that into a short. How I could have had some money. Right? Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So, my mom, she knew I grew up with the cousins, cousin T, Aunt T, and cousin D and K. So they were all moving out of state, and she didn't want me to be alone. You know, they had both parents, but they didn't have both parents. So they had all the toys. I'm talking about, wow, y'all, somebody, but he kept me. This is why I thank him every day for the little stuff. You got people and degenerates almost caused me to get into an accident. But anyway, sorry. Y'all, so I did. No, I did. I'm sorry. So my mother allowed me to move down there with them. I moved down there with them, and with this side of the family, they're all about the dinero. Okay? I say that to say this. So my mother, it wasn't for free. My mother was sending money for me to reside with my aunt and her two kids at this moment. 3 came later on. But yeah, it was when we moved, it became the first time when we moved, it was only 2. And then it was 3 because my Aunt L and her child, her child moved too with us. So we're all living out of state, and we're all bunched up. Now, I moved with them, there was no sleeping arrangement for myself. So I'm sleeping on the floor. Everybody has a bed. Now my mother is sending money for me to reside with them, but I'm not sleeping on a bed. I'm sleeping on the floor. Right? So I'm living down there with them. We're having a ball because the community children, like, we would go outside, and Aunt T and my other aunt, we all, like, all the complex kids would come over, we would play. And we were very active. Unlike this generation, they just are in the house and playing video games. We was outside. So we were outside, and we were having fun. The only thing I did not like about that time with living with my aunt was, like, we would be subjected to eating certain things, and both aunts would have, like, crabs and lobsters and shrimp, and they would bring it in the house and eat it in their room, and we had to eat hamburger helper or cereal. And at that time, it wasn't delicious. It wasn't good. So we wouldn't eat it, and we would eat bread balls. Like, we had this thing where we were eating bread balls and Pop-Tarts. It was, so when I, that's the time, if y'all watch my videos, I told y'all where I held my first gun. I call myself joining this gang. You have to watch my videos, right? I don't want to, because that's going to take me somewhere else. I just wanted to tell y'all that. So this time, I tried to run away with my cousin, and yeah, I'm gonna end it on that part. So I didn't want to live with her again. And when I returned home, after living with her for a year, I returned home and my two reasons and what my mother's cooking. And I used to eat my mother's cooking and I'm coming back for double portions. And remember I told y'all she used to give me a snack every day. I'm not eating and I'm active. I'm outside. We outside playing with the community kids. So we, I I lost a substantial amount of weight. So I come back home with my mother, and now I'm getting registered back into the school. Back with my mother. Uh, at this time, married to someone else, and the gentleman, he was violent, very very violent. Um, so I'm taking that out on people in school, like bullies and stuff. I had this one friend that was really really close with. Well, I had two friends, but she wasn't there. The one that I was really really close with, and we were getting into fights or whatever, and we got into this fight with a bunch of these people, and they tried to jump me, and they did her damage. Like they did my one of my best friends, like bit her eye, everything, right? So they bit her eye, and I went to each classroom trying to find the girl. Eventually, I found the girl after school, and people were coming up to me like, "You such and such," and I'm like, "Yeah, wow, what's up?" Like I'm ready to go. I'm on go mode, right? They're like, "No, no, no, we rocks with you. We heard what happened. Why you beating up?" I found the girl. I started trashing the girl after school or whatever. Had her hemmed up on the gate, like doing damage because she bit my best friend in the eyeball. Like, you gonna pay for that, bro? Like, you're the reason why they all jumped me. Like, oh yeah, you about to pay. Anyway, so people coming out from all different buildings. Our school was 3 buildings, and they beating up on this girl. I'm talking about this girl went to the hospital so bad, right? So the next day in school, they they're trying to kick me out and expel me, but they got no proof that it was me. So because the girl is in the hospital and I'm telling you, she looked real real bad. So I'm like, I ain't y'all trying to blame me for something. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, they tried to jump me. Anyway, so my mother is like, "Oh no, you're going to move back with your auntie." And I'm pleading with her and I'm telling her, "No, no, no, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go." Like, it's like, "No, you're going to go back there because if you stay up here, you're going to end up in jail or dead." And I'm like, I'm defending myself. Like, they were messing with me. They tried to jump me. And then because the girl who started it gets beat up really bad, you trying to send me off again. So she sends me off. Y'all, this is what I said. You have to start listening to your kids. Y'all, stay tuned for part 2. I gotta go take care of something real quick. I'm coming right back. Make sure you hit your post notifications. I have to tell y'all what happened. Yeah, I thought I was. But no. I, he is the LG. Elohim is the LG. I'm just the soldier. I'm telling you, whatever he say go, I go. Whatever he say do, I do. Y'all have to tune in. Listen, I'm coming right back. Right back. So make sure you hit the post notifications so I can tell you what happened on the second part. I'm going Put the same picture up. Put the same title up. I'll be right back. All right. I love you guys. Peace. I'll see you in a